aka Malcolm XL. That's a big pun, bigger punishment. I give him hell, getting done. Keep it blunt enough, you can't cough drop. Tell them hard for their health.
Al final he encontrado el negrito con los colorados, el mejor desde Colombia a los estados. Para los que no piensan que yo soy mejor, tengo todo, tu rapero favorito paniqueado, ten cuidado. Estos raperos son mis hijos jautados. Acuérdate quién hizo el sonido que te ha gustado. Pídeme permiso when you copy my style.
Oh my God, I even can't play over top.
De Colombia, oye, peep style.
On the hill, man.
Nobody finna do it now.
People like this,
all the way down through the south. No hay nadie que pueda conmigo. Yo soy mi testigo. I'm the one that shut it down. Just the light from a vision that I had in the dark. Tunnel vision on the bigger picture. The charts wanna play the game, but don't never play their part.
What is game this
Like trying to blow up, but I know he never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Fish came to join up. Now I'm still independent, ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollars.
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we reach week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Bears and the New York Jets. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Play action. It's Fields. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On play action, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, No space to fit in the football.
What the fuck going on?
Wesley punted 4 times as this one's away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
You know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands.
I know niggas watching the stream like, what the fuck?
He's singing in the shower post game. And you can bet you put your 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The type of game y'all got going on.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble. It was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have the short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 2nd and 12, Jackson going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is when we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
They'll get 34 yards there.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he's got it inside the 10.
Your release is trash, though, nigga. God damn.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays given up. And you know that's all defenses talk about. How do you limit that? Instead, they got hit by a 1-2 punch those last couple of plays, and now they've got their backs to the goal line.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Touchdown! Christian Kirk with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Ooh, shit.
And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this home. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Stop.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Second and 5 now. Jackson, he's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's caught at the 25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. And
give me that.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Miles! Pick 6! Pick 6!
And they will
Miles
score
Jack!
a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. To throw is Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Henry here. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Let's go.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Jackson 60. 77.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Pass out wide to Hall. They find some open field here. Still going. He's at the 50.
Bro, that was so stupid by y'all just now.
10.
So stupid.
Way in. Touchdown, New York.
Why? That made no sense. Y'all literally ran into each other.
This offense needed.
Bro, one got blocked.
But out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Bears. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
I was supposed to do something just now. Oh, it's going to be like 8, brother. What happened? Nah, I'm saying I need
the Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
It's going to be 8. That shit not even mad. I got 3 games. He need a third.
Right at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not.
And that's caught inside the 30.
I should have known.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Complete. It's Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Under pressure, they got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. obviously pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
I think it goes back to their offseason.
Good shit, Jalen.
Priority, and it's working out.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. First play of the drive. Let's get credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
There's the option going left on second down. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Hey, bro, how is it a crossbody pass if you right-handed run into the right side, throw it on the right side? That makes no fucking sense. How is it crossbody?
Because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Man.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. Throwing out left and finding Likely. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jetsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
18, Pioneer!
After the interception, here's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his back.
Touchdown, Chicago! Brandon Ayuk, 31 yards. And the Bears continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first drive.
What the fuck?
You can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing well, and they're already confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage.
Oh, man, that's a pick.
But this time it's incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there, they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Jackson now.
Hey.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in.
It's 3:30.
Symptomatic of how this game's been going. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Fields throw complete to Mooney. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields.
Hey, bro, how you... Come on.
Incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Fields on 3rd down. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Fields on target to Mooney. 1st down, Chicago. Again, Fields. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Buffalo 18.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Hey, we dropping pigs.
Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but
and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create.
Give me that.
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
Marshawn! A big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Eckler.
Ooh, it's because I hit R2. It's because I hit R2.
Down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Eckler again, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Austin Eckler, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And
I played Texas Heat yesterday. I'm the Dolphins in Texas Heat. This good times.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear.
Oh, turn around. Y'all put me on the wrong nigga.
Every game being a one-score game as we go into it. Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked
Quit putting me on the
away
road,
and
nigga.
incomplete.
Marshawn is catching
You get
that.
the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some.
Oh my God!
Bosa
just killed this man.
In there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Come on,
and now
baby.
here's another interception.
Man, we low-key kind of ass.
And the Bears are going to take possession of the...
4 or 5 and something. Is he finna concede? It's illegally, bro. He must have sold his quarterback.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Ivan commenting on the music. Damn, what buddy did to you?
Finds its way through. Could have gone either way, but he got it to go. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper.
Eddie, you're slow ass.
This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He's got it in. Complete. And all
terrible.
the way in. Touchdown, New York.
And nigga, we in. What the fuck? How is you not over top, Eddie?
The Jets are able to claw
one
back.
Whoever was at the top safety.
Elliott good with a PAT. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being good. It cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It's
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
Okay, I'm done.
So they'll bring it out to the 25.
Can you see the comments that pop up on my share screen? Or is it only me? The nigga say, oh, you just gonna keep hitting Buddy while he down, shaking my head.
The New York offense taking over.
He said, nah, that shit ain't cool.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time.
Yeah, well, he's
Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to look deep for more. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jets.
Okay, so he picked on Gilmore old age.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to
now, if I come out here and bomb that bitch again, I'll be wild.
A nice throw.
I'm in the road.
Second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense, these types of things are happening to you. What goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. Did you see that run? It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
See, when you do shit like that, then you incline me to do the fucking play action.
Off play action, Fields. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And it's incomplete.
No!
Took a shot.
No!
Looks like they went for the combo plate there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
Fields going to keep it once more. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Looks like a running back going through the line. Quarterbacks
I know you're not sitting here calling timeout, Prison.
Exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get
After
it.
you just said you're going to concede in the fourth, but now you're going to call timeout.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Fields now to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he'll go down. The Bears
sick
get
individual. He got 6 sacks.
Bosa in there to get him again. That is
Oh
sack
my
number
God.
6. One off the NFL record of 7. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead
He
to
should
a
have
4th
fumbled
down.
that shit.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Taken down.
Come on. Come get there. Clean him up.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. Now Jackson on 1st down. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
So I guess he not conceding now. Like, come on, bro. What? Like, is he gonna try to score and then concede?
Trap 50, trap 60. Come 19, come 19.
Again, Jackson. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson under pressure here, and down he goes.
That boy. He can't go nowhere.
Back at about the 43-yard line. Nick Bosa in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Now it's Jackson.
Press him. He can't go nowhere.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way
He's got a
this one is
lockdown
gone.
quarter
The
trophy.
frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Hey, Marshawn, I backed you up. What did you wait for?
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Jackson. Now the pressure gets
He got like 8 sacks. He got 8 sacks 7 times.
Nick Bosa in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now Jackson. Pressure, and they got to him again. Christian Wilkins providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Back to 60. 7 Pirates.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That'll put him up over 106.
All the boys and girls, I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lie. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird jewelry. I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes. It's a real world outside. Take off the idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5 days stay, take it for the meal, LFI. Take off the first flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the Chanel, take off the Doja, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off, and what do you have? You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about? Talk about us. You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up for us? The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't Monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting fucked. Jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. The black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial cries. You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about? Talk about us. You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us? Serving up a look, dancing in a drop. Hello to the big step, but never lose a count. Venting in the safe house, venting in the safe. Can I fit on my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and proofs. I can swim in my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder is stuck in the
man, I got 2 Madden games, bro.
Homies ejecting the face when I'm breaking. Look at my reaction. My pupils on skates.
I just played one. Excuse me.